ag and all that's associated with owning a vehicle. And so this public transportation is a means for them to gainfully become employed and to support their families. So thank you for that, and I hope you will continue that. And perhaps looking at extending it maybe on the weekends. Some companies, you've got two that are coming in here that may be working weekends. What about those individuals that don't have transportation for a weekend or even the evening shift? We've got the distribution center in Greenwich, and we may have citizens that need to be transported if they work the second or third shift there. So I hope you will consider doing that. I would also like to ask the county commissioner to look at and review re-implementing access to your website. I went on there that was last month, to look at the agenda just to pull it up for my own records. And I was unable to access it. And Mackenzie said you are in the process of working on that. So I certainly hope you move forward on that so that citizens who can't attend the meeting will at least have an access to the meetings here. I would like to suggest also that the commission develop a citizens comment card. Last week when I called, last month when I called Mackenzie, that I wanted to get on the agenda. The agenda came out on Friday. In order to speak, I had to be sent a letter to the commission and asked to appear on the agenda that followed the prior Tuesday. And with the agenda coming out, there may be an item on that agenda that I, as a taxpayer here in Pike County, would like to address. I don't have that opportunity. By the time I'm able to get on the agenda, you've already passed that. So I'm asking that you at least consider that to give citizens an opportunity to speak during your meetings. And also, I was kind of troubled last month with the tie vote for the hiring of your administrator. And I'm asking that at one point in time, our Pike County government did have a 7th vote. And that is to ensure that ties are broken. You don't ever want to get caught in a position where you've got a split vote, tied vote, and unless one commissioner changes his mind, can you function as a government? And so I would like to see, and I talked to Mr. Harris, and I think I talked to all of you about that, it just makes it an easier process to have that odd number commissioner. So I would like for you to consider that. Also develop some personnel hiring policies for all of your personnel in Pike County government. I would like to, I hope you will take my suggestions into consideration as you move the state mandated entity into the 21st century for the citizens of Pike County. Your commitment to following the law, your leadership, and your inclusiveness in the political process simply makes Pike County a better place in which to live. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ms. Jones. We appreciate you being here, and thank you for sharing with us. Mr. Rennis with PH and J. Let's go.
Thank you, Chairman.
Yes, sir.
I want to introduce my partner, Patrick Adams. He takes care of most of our retention of jail work. And also have with inmates and our construction administration. We thank you for the opportunity. I want to take about 15 or 20 minutes, really very brief. Last time I actually appeared before you, we were finishing repairs on the building, the jail. So we would just like to go through a little bit more information about our experience with the county building, jail, some of the work that we do around the state. We are Pearson Humphrey Jones, beginning of J. Architect, and I have given each of you a handout. It's a little bit more detailed in the handout than there is in our role. Basically, our firm does public work. In fact, we do city, state, and type projects. We don't do shopping centers, apartment complexes. So we're very interested in work like yours. It's really type of work we do. We do college and university work. Here's the work down the road at Enterprise. Enterprise Ozark. We've got work with Dr. Zell or Pike County Board of Education. We feel like we have a very good reputation. I'd like to emphasize that. That's some of the things we're going to show you today. I think part of that is because we try to connect very closely to the client. We won't hear what you're about to say. We won't hear it all. We don't want any surprises. Nobody. That's one thing. The other thing is we have senior partners involved in every one of our projects. We don't just put it over to a draftsman to produce your project. Our senior partners involved throughout the project. We design real projects last test time. We want to build a quality building that represents your constituents. That building represents citizens. This is just a little sheet that we have that shows the Auburn County administration, every county courthouse, the Auburn County Metro Jail, Monroe County. This is a shot, not showing very well here on the screen, but we hand out. We have 21 full-time employees in our firm. That's 7 registered architects. We have 4 CAD designers. We have interior designers, cost estimators, everything, budget, back to surprises. We have a surprise. We also have field inspectors. Why? We have true experience as far as construction. Just a little overview of our senior design team. That's about 31 years. Al Gandy, who's from North Alabama today, who's been in our firm for 30 years. Rick Harris, Mark, 46 years. I've been with them for 39 years. Even Lawrence, another Lawrence today. The project has over 20 years. We feel like we hire the best available, most responsive engineer. We use the same engineer over and over on our project. We work in nearly every county. 65, 70. We're very proud of the fact that we today have projects in Limestone County, Baldwin County, Mobile. We're working on the Georgia line over in Wyoming. Working with us. We cover the state and pretty much just cover Alabama. Those cumulative years, we have about 128. And about 5,000. We've done jail projects. That's city, county, state, and federal. If I can, I'm just going to, like I said, talk to Patrick Jackson, steady through some of the future of our building. Just to give you a little overview of the project.
Next slide down that's good. First starting with Sally Court. Sally Court is where the transfer of the from the arresting officer people from Sally Court to the 90% in the door. You know, who opened the door, how they did, who weren't right. For that, 30 days to 60 days. Put it over. Incident. Back. That had all authority. Disturbance. Back on the office. Door being left open and then the inmate walking right out of the jail. Unfortunately, it happens, but we try not to do that. Next item is food service. These kitchens today in the jail operate 24/7, 365 days a year. They go anywhere from 3 meals, and we have to keep them up and running and satisfy the public health department. So they are major operations within your jails nowadays. Inmate housing is your major component. And we have everything from a general population to segregation. We try as best we can to make it as nice and humane as we can, but we are, in some cases, faced with situations where populations get overcrowded, and even a nice area can become where you have people stacked on top of each other, and it's not a good condition. The next few slides I'm going to step through are just some recent projects that we have completed. This is the Talladega County Jail Administration Building. We did this project prior to them doing an addition onto the jail. We pulled the administration out of their existing jail and pulled them across the parking lot into a separate building for administration as well as for staff, locker rooms, workout, muster rooms, things like that, so we could utilize their existing space in the jail for other functions. This is the Baldwin County Jail. This is one of our oldest clients. This jail now is over 700 beds. When we first did the first jail, it had 35 beds in it. So they have grown usually about every 15 to 20 years. They're adding on to the facility down in Bayonet. One thing I should say. On this one here, our most recent project was we took the old storage and evidence rooms and we converted them into medical housing. Down there, the hospital, one of their hospitals closed, and they could no longer take on inmates and all into the hospital that remained. So we created a ward right there in the jail for inmates, and they bring doctors and emergency personnel in to take care of the inmates. This is the Winston Jail Judicial Center addition. It's built right behind their existing historic courthouse, and this building houses not only the jail on the lower two sections, but we have administration spaces and courtrooms on the upper floor. Covington County Jail project was just completed recently in Andalusia. This particular building is a small, cost-effective solution that we did to house 40 female inmates, general population, dormitory style, and it's an extension of their existing jails on the same site. Watauga Metro Jail. This is for the city of Prattle, Alabama, and Watauga County. This is a 175-bed facility, and one of the nice things about this facility is they had the foresight to go ahead and shell in upper floors. They didn't fit them out. They just built the walls, the perimeter walls, and the roof. And now, 15 years later, they're talking about going in and fitting that out. That's going to add another 125 beds to their population. This is a Monroe Detention Facility. This is a 175-bed facility that is built in Monroeville, Alabama. This project here was designed to expand to add additional housing pods. They went and got just outside of downtown and got a site large enough that they could expand over the next 20 to 50 years. Unique feature about this jail is that you can see right here to the left-hand side, they built a 72-hour juvenile detention holding area. So they can hold their juveniles for 72 hours to decide whether or not they needed to be sent on to the regular juvenile facility down in Mobile, or whether or not they could be released to the parents. But it gave the county folks enough time that they could investigate and see what they needed to do. So that's kind of unique. We've done that in a few counties here lately. As you know, primarily your juveniles are kept in Mobile, Montgomery, and Huntsville. And different counties send them to different facilities depending on whether or not there is any room in the inn for them. This is kind of unique. This is the Mobile Metro Jail Complex located in Mobile. This is the largest facility that we're working on. This is they have 1,500 beds in this facility. And we are in the process right now of doing several projects. We just recently completed a jail controls and CCTV surveillance system rework of the entire jail. And we're in the process right now of replacing all the slider doors in that project. You can see down on the lower end there's a new 3-story addition that's currently underway, and that is going to be a separate segregation building. So they can segregate suicide, sick, and high-risk inmates and get them out of their general population. It's a rather large facility from the top in the northern end all the way to the southern end. It's a quarter of a mile long. So you can imagine if there's an incident going from one end to the other, it's quite a run for these officers. This is Coffee County. We have just completed recently an addition onto this facility, and it's a multi-phase project. We completed the new sheriff's building and vacated the old sheriff's building, which is rather connected to the existing jail through a little open canopy, and we've converted it into the new jail administration area, and we've added the female housing and 40-person addition. What we've got left to do is to rework our sally port. They would like an enclosed or lodge sally port and a larger work release building on the north end of the site. But this project here is we've been working on for about 6 years. This is a project that's out for bid right now. This is the Chambers County Jail Addition, and it is a 120-bed dormitory building that has facilities for both men and female, 40-person dormitories each, and there's 3 of them within the building, and then there's laundry, medical, and work release in the remaining quarter of the building. All right. Just to kind of go over a couple of the items that Brent talked about, we have a senior partner involved in every project. We feel that's important because that way we can keep the project focused and on time and on budget. We promote collaboration with our clients. You know your project better than we do. You know what you need, and we have to sit down and learn from you what it is and how it is that you want, because we feel that we're going to end up with a good project is to give the client what they want. We understand that it's easier to get it right in the design phases of the project rather than in the construction. And understanding that obviously is critical to every project. Doesn't it's a $5,000 project or a $500,000 or $5 million project. It's all the same. Unique to our firm is our construction and administration portion. As Ren said, we have construction personnel with our firm. These are contractors. They're retired. They've gotten to the point where they don't want to be out in the field every day. So what we do is we bring them in and utilize their knowledge of construction and detailing to help not only our staff with the project, but also to follow and watch the project during construction. As you know, architecture firms don't build the projects. We design the projects, we design the systems within the building, and we produce the working drawings, the bid documents. The successful contractor in that bid is the one that's going to build it. But we feel that we need to be there, and we're required to be there by the building commission to be there on site to watch it. We do a step more than that. We assign one guy that's there at least 1 week, if not in early stages when you're pouring slabs and building walls. We have them on site 2-3 days a week to make sure that everything gets put in properly and is put together for the drawings and specs, because that's what you pay for. We're not into cutting corners. What we've drawn is what we expect, and that's exactly what you would expect of us. So our construction people follow the projects and make sure that's what we get. And as you can barely see in the thing, we've had before Jim on site at 4 in the morning for concrete pours, more than I think he's enjoyed working for us. But we think that's an important part of our project. The other thing that we do is once the project's done, once you're occupying it, we're going to be calling. We're going to be finding out if the building's functioning properly. If it's not, we're going to find out why and we're going to fix it. And that goes beyond the warranty period. So if you're not happy, that hits our reputation. And, after 60-something years, PH&J has had a great reputation, and we want to keep that. We feel like we've designed and have built good quality projects that you can be proud of, because I know we are. I'll turn this back over to Lynn for a few minutes for the closeout. Thank you for your time.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Patrick. Just to close, we wanted to go over just a couple of points about our firm. And this will be in your handout. We do feel like our firm listens to donors. We are experienced in your type of project. We've done jails and county administration, courthouse type buildings in Alabama. We include you in the planning process. We go through the entire program. Ours is a full service firm. Our total component of people working on a project gets over, I showed you the picture of our team. It's about 22 folks in-house. Collectively, it's about 60 folks, including our engineers. We provide all the documents to bid the project, assuming that you go through a traditional design, bid, build project. We will advertise it. We will encourage the contractors that we know, and you've got good contractors in this area, to get the plans and bid them, and the low responsible bidder will be the contractor. We also pre-qualify the contractors. We want you to have a good, solid contractor on the project. We have good quality control. We design quality projects. We will be innovative as a jail can be, but we will certainly try to make it as efficient as far as manpower goes, because that's where the big money is. You know that you will eventually build that building and pay for it, but you have that continuing cost of manpower. So we will design an energy and operational efficient building. We will lead you through the process. I think we're easy to get along with, and we will tell you what the next step is, and we hope that we will make it enjoyable. And that really is the crux of our practice, is those 10 points. said last time I was appearing before you, we were finishing up the work over at the old jail. And we just want to emphasize and take this opportunity to tell you that as you continue to go through that process, we would be very interested in you considering Pearson Pumpers New John for the work. So with that, if you have any questions, I encourage you to ask anything that you might have on your mind.
Question?
Yes, sir. Jack, anything? Eric? Commissioner?
Yes, thank y'all for being here. Thank you for your time that you put into this for us.
We tried to make it nice and short. Mackenzie said that y'all have a bucket full of things to do. That y'all are in budget times. So thank you for this opportunity, and we'll just continue to follow the process.
Thank y'all for being here. Appreciate it.
Give us just a minute just to unload all this.
All right. Russell, come on up. Let's do it.
I didn't heard it. Thank you again. I think we're going to split that.
Thank y'all for being here.
Mr. Chairman, you ready for me to begin?
Please.
Okay. First up tonight, I thought it was under current business. I'm not sure if it is, but I know we've been talking about it and advertising for our first round of two-year plan resurfacing projects. So we have we did receive 2 bids last week, and we have a recommendation there for the low bidder for Mid-South Paving out of Dothan. And then next week, in order of the handout that I just gave you, up under that memo is a copy of an email that I sent out to you earlier today about the industrial access project we're working on. We did get back the results of geotechnical investigation from our engineer, CDG, and it does look like that the pavement structure on 7714 is sufficient, so we will not be able to go back to the board again and request additional funds for that, for adding structural capacity there. So the bottom line on that is we have to come up with about $230,000 to add to that project. If you remember, the IA board promised 100% funding on the other 2 items, but on that part only half. So one option would be to, and you do have a project agreement form in your agenda package for that project. But one option would be to split that out into 2 separate projects and do a federal aid project for the researching part, and that way we'd be able to use part of next year's federal aid allocation in addition to the industrial access funds. But we're still exploring any possibilities maybe to come up with that funding gap there. So I think what we'd like for you to do tonight is just to let that move forward for the next meeting. And so we will not ask you to approve that industrial access project agreement that's in your agenda package tonight. Because we don't know if, we may be dealing with 2 agreements instead of just one, depending on what you ultimately decide to do. So, but anyway, all that is explained in that email. That one looks like this. It's an email and a printout of an email and a progress report from CDG. And then also attached to that would be the resolution we need to pass to set up an additional federal aid project. Next on the list is we have a resolution for you to approve setting the speed limit on County Road 5515. Now that we've paved that road, we do need to officially set a speed limit that's lower than statutory speed limit on that road. So that resolution is there. It's for 25 miles per hour for that. And again, that's a one-lane road that leads into a school campus at Banks Primary School. So, and then third, we're requesting permission to advertise for bids, sealed bids for a countywide striping project. And in that package there that I just handed out to you, the third thing under there is a list of roads that looks like this for the striping project. The first group there is the base bid that we're going to shoot for, and then we're also going to, because that, if you'll notice, that bottom number there is the total estimated cost for those, and it's $120,000, and that's what we're shooting for, is a $120,000 project there. So beyond that, we've got some additive alternates there that we'll also include in the bid. Then next, we have two recommendations. That's also that should be the last page in the handout that we gave you. And we have two recommendations for the two vacancies that we've advertised for. And beyond that, we do have the next on the list there. We have the industrial access project, which we've already covered. And of course, we're taking sealed bids for our annual bids for goods and services.
Is that it, Russell?
That's it.
Questions for the engineer? Thank you, brother.
Thank you.
EMA stepped out. He didn't have anything extra to report. Attorney's report.
I believe everyone's this week. We're going to need to go into executive session to discuss the character item.
We'll do that at the end of the regular meeting. Any commissioners have a report? The administrator.
Good afternoon,
Hey.
gentlemen. First of all, this isn't on your agenda, but I received today, Miss Jane Ward from Save a Life here in Pike County came by and wanted to extend an invitation to their grand reopening, and it's going to be a medical women's center now at Save a Life. My understanding is they have completely remodeled inside the building and are updating, going to have some more things offered for people, but it's going to be this Thursday afternoon from 4 to 6 at their current location where the renovations took place on 3 Notch Street. But it's this Thursday from 4 to 6 there. If any of y'all could go, they would love to have y'all. As far as the agenda, we have, I wanted to remind y'all about the 2018 grassroots meeting on August the 15th, 2018. I believe if you were going to be able to go, I'd let Miss Katie Thomas know who would be able to go to that luncheon this Wednesday. Yes, Wednesday at noon.
You got anything else to add?
No, if any of you can't make it, we've had about 240 people fill out our survey so far, and I have printed results of what has been identified as those top 3 areas in about 20 different subjects. So if any of you can't make it, the ones you will, I'll have printouts of those if you want to bring them back to share with the commission, just so you know what people are saying.
Thanks, Kate.
Okay, the second thing I have is under the courthouse security bids. It's coming time for that to be renewed. I am requesting that y'all go ahead and suspend the rules so that we can go ahead and send out those bids, because the new bid will start October 1. There is a copy of the bid that we used last time in there for you to look over if there's any changes you would like to make on that. Okay, the third item in the administrative report is personnel in the commission office. We have a vacant position. The personnel and safety director position has become vacant, and I would like to request that we suspend the rules to advertise in-house for that position. That position, I believe I've been doing both positions since March of this year, and I think it's time we go ahead and make a move on getting somebody in that position. get to go into that. The fourth item in the administrative report is Revenue Commissioner. He has a request.
It's to do with the good name and character.
Yes.
We'll go into the executive session with that, and then when it's over, we'll come back up.
Okay.
And
All right.
discuss.
All right, that sounds good. Under current business, for this office, right now, I know with the Pike County Emergency Management and Communications District, they're still working on some information on that for us. I would like to remove the sound system from the commission chambers from this agenda. We've included it on the budget, and just go ahead and remove this, and we'll have it in with our budget hearing, and information will come through there. Pike County Jail, I would like to remind y'all that Mr. Ken Upchurch said that if you had any questions about the project, this is for the public too, if you've got any questions that you would like answered about what the options and all that they had, if you want to send the request to me, and I could compile them and send them off to him to answer, or for maybe for us to come back and have a public hearing with him or with TCU present to talk to about any kind of questions anybody has. The Pike County Volunteer Firefighters Agreement, I am still working with Chris Dozier with E911 on that, trying to get some stuff finalized before we send it to our attorney, Alan Jones, to look at. He's been rather busy right now with the Emergency Management Communications District and all, but we are still working on that. We just don't have anything to bring to y'all at this time. Pat, I do have on here for us to look at having a public hearing at the next commission meeting. Is that what y'all want to do? Or do you want to do it 2 weeks from now?
Probably the second one from that.
Okay, so the first one in September.
Yeah.
Okay. The annual bids is Russell, and then the budget will meet after the next commission meeting to continue on our budget hearing.
Right.
And that is all I have.
Questions for the administrator? Anybody? Okay, thank you. Okay, guys, work session will now come to a close, and let's take about a 5-minute recess for the regular meeting.
You've seen the drama.
Oh my God.
Unfold.
I didn't know what to think after that. I didn't know what to expect. It was a nightmare.
Now, Tarek and Christina must keep their high risk.
This is our worst buy yet.
High tension.
You know what? I'm over it.
Flipping business on track.
There really always is a problem.
We have to get along.
I totally understand what you're saying. Truth.
On an all-new Flipper Flop. Thursday night at 9. Only on HGTV.
Troy Cable Security Wi-Fi doorbell camera allows you to answer the door from your smartphone when you are at home, at work, or on the go. When a visitor presses the button, Troy Cable Security sends a live video feed to your smartphone, so you can see, hear, and speak to the person at your door. With the doorbell camera, you can have your porch light turn on automatically when it detects motion at night to create the appearance that someone is at home. You can view video clips so you can always know who stopped by when you are out. Troy Cable Security. You love them, protect them.
Not sure what to do. It's in really deep.
Mongolia is a very unforgiving land.
Cold is an incredibly strong punch in the face.
That sounds like a bear.
The bar is definitely raised.
We are about 70% water. Pool Kings get that. New episodes. Amazing pools.
Let's go on the flow. Let's go on the flow.
I love those water features. There are no words. It's ridiculous.
Life is simple. Just add water. All new Pool Kings. Monday night at 9. Only on DIY Network.
Listen,
I'm trying to talk.
I don't know what you're talking about, man.
We're literally going to double in size.
Now, all the more important to stay in communication.
Good talk.
On an all-new season of Man v Food, if you dream it, they will make it. Ghost pepper barbecue ribs. 2-foot Vietnamese sub. giant ice cream crepe.
Holy grape! Holy grape! Holy grape!
And if they make it, he will come.
Is this heaven?
No, it's Man v Food.
I made it!
All new Man v Food, Monday at 9 on Travel Channel.
Tarek and Christina must keep their high risk,
You know what? I'm over it.
flipping business on track.
There really always is a problem.
We have to get along.
Truth.
On an all-new Flip or Flop. Thursday night at 9, only on HGTV.
Troy Cable Security makes it easy to stay aware and stay in control of your home wherever you are. User-friendly interface allows easy navigation for lights, locks thermostat, video, and garage doors. Never worry about leaving your garage door open or the front door unlocked. Your mobile app can send alerts to your phone for alarm and no alarm events. Know when your children arrive home from school with video response. Make sure your home is powered by Troy Cable Security for ultimate access, awareness, and protection.
There's a new surprise ingredient on Chopped. It's me.
There's a new judge on the Chopped scene, making all the chefs up their cuisine. Her name is Martha.
It's a good thing.
She's the one and only gourmet queen, just like the best.
I'm full of surprises.
She can break it down and she never compromises. Who will impress and beat the clock?
Whose dish is on the chopping block?
I'll be the judge of that.
Martha Stewart is a new judge on Chopped. All new, Tuesday night at 9 on Food Network.
If you want pie, pizza, tacos, cheese fries, stir-fry, ribeyes, nachos, beef stew, barbecue, off-the-chain, tattoo, eastbound, westbound, downtown, Flavortown, French dip, steak tips, shrimp and grits, what a trip!
And there's more.
Wow. Fish and chips, baked beans, out of bounds, BLT, mac and cheese, yes please.
On Triple D.
Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives, Friday night at 9 on Food Network.
Play along with America's favorite house hunters.
This is incredible.
Match the house.
I want either a Craftsman or a Cape Cod.
With the hunters.
Oh, wow.
It's a game of knowledge.
It's new and nice and shiny.
Nerve.
I just want what I want.
And negotiation.
I'm willing to go $450,000.
There's only one winner.
I think we found our winner.
Get ready for House Hunters, the home version. Weeknights at 10 on HGTV.
You've seen the drama
Oh my God.
unfold.
I didn't know what to think after that. I didn't know what to expect. It was a nightmare.
Now, Tarek and Christina must keep their high risk,
This is our worst buy yet.
high tension,
You know what? I'm over it.
flipping business on track.
There really always is a problem.
We have to get along.
I totally understand what you're saying. Truth.
On an all-new Flip or Flop. Thursday night at 9. Only on HGTV.
Troy Cable Security Wi-Fi doorbell camera allows you to answer the door from your smartphone when you are at home, at work, or on the go. When a visitor presses the button, Troy Cable Security sends a live video feed to your smartphone so you can see, hear, and speak to the person at your door. With the doorbell camera, you can have your porch light turn on automatically when it detects motion at night to create the appearance that someone is at home. You can view video clips so you can always know who stopped by when you were out. Troy Cable Security. You love them, protect them.
Not sure what to do. It's in really deep.
Mongolia is a very unforgiving land.
Cold is an incredibly strong punch in the face.
That sounds like a bear.
The bar is definitely raised.
We are about 70% water. Pool Kings get that. New episodes. Amazing pools.
Let's go on the flow. Let's go on the flow.
I love those water features. There are no words. It's ridiculous.
Life is simple. Just add water. All new Pool Kings. Monday night at 9. Only on DIY Network.
Listen.
I'm trying to talk.
I don't know what you're talking about, man.
We're literally going to double in size.
I mean, that's all the more important thing in communication.
Good talk.
On an all-new season of Man v Food. If you dream it, they will make it. Ghost pepper barbecue ribs. 2-foot Vietnamese sub. giant ice cream crepe.
Holy grape! Holy grape! Holy grape!
And if they make it, he will come.
Is this heaven?
No, it's Man V Food.
I made it!
All new Man V Food, Monday at 9 on Travel Channel.
Tarek and Christina must keep their high risk,
You know what? I'm over it.
flipping business on track.
There really always is a problem.
We have to get along.
Truth.
On an all-new Flipper Flop.
Mr. Copeland's going to say our prayer for us.
Let's pray. Lord, we thank you today for the opportunity to come together, Lord, and we ask for your wisdom as we try to make decisions for our county. We ask that you be with us in our decisions as they're acted out. They're acted out in the best interest of the citizens here, and we ask always to bless them and our citizens. We ask all these things in Christ's name.
Amen. Pledge of allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Let the record show that we have one commissioner absent. District 6 is out. Approving of minutes from the July 23rd meeting. Motion by Commissioner Copeland, seconded by Commissioner Wright. All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Approving of claims. Motion by Commissioner Barron, second by Commissioner Copeland. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Engineer report.
Mr. Chairman, the first three items we have requiring action, I think, are all under new business. The resurfacing project we had on the agenda, but it's I failed to get it back under current business. So I would request that you suspend the rules to vote on the 5515 speed limit, the striping project, and the awarding of the resurfacing project.
Okay. So we can put those under one motion for suspending the rules.
Striping project, we just asked for bids, right?
Right, you've given me permission to advertise for seal bid.
And then we'll have to make, so the motion is going to be to suspend the rules, and Commissioner Harris made a motion. Someone second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Copeland. Roll call vote.
Yes.
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 Now we need a motion for the speed limit on 5515. Motion by Commissioner Wright. Second by Commissioner Barron. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Countywide striping is to advertise. Motion by Commissioner Harris. Second by Commissioner Wright. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. And now bids for to accept the recommended bids for the 2-year plan paving.
Right. To award the contract to the low bidder, Mid-South Paving Incorporated out of Dothan, Alabama.
Okay. Motion by Commissioner Copeland. Second by Commissioner Barron. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
And then the only other item tonight requiring action is the recommendation for the 2 hires. Personnel, yes.
Yeah, need a motion. Motion by Commissioner Barron, second by Commissioner Wright. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
That's all we have.
Thank you.
Yes. Let's not about 5515, we did a great job. I went there to look at it. Got the striping down and everything was good.
Well, thank you. I'll pass it along to the guys. It looks pretty good. I know it's an improvement from what they had. It was a low budget project, but it is an improvement. We got them out of the mud and the dust and dirt.
I know parents, the kids were excited. Had to get, like you said, mud. All took the mud. So it looks good.
Thank you.
Thank you. Attorney report. I know we're going into executive session. You got anything else to add?
We'll just make that through.
All right. We'll do that when we get through. Any commissioner have anything to add at this time? Okay, the administrator.
Commissioners, the only two items that I have ready for voting on tonight, or I'm asking for you to suspend the rules on right now, would be the courthouse security bid and the personnel for the commission office.
Okay, the courthouse security bid is just to send out for, okay,
Yeah.
that, and then the personnel is in-house. So first you need to suspend the rules. Motion by Commissioner Barron. Second by Commissioner Copeland. Roll call vote.
Yes.
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 And a motion for personnel. Motion by Commissioner Barron. Second by Commissioner Copeland. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. And the courthouse security bids. Motion by Commissioner Copeland. Second by Commissioner Barron. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? That motion carries as well.
Okay, and I believe that's all right now that we'll need to take action on. We just need to do the executive session.
Need a motion for executive session for good name and character for the Revenue Commissioner. Motion by Commissioner Barron, second by Commissioner Wright. Roll call vote.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, I need a motion, what is it, about 30 minutes? Good? Is that plenty? Okay. Motion by Commissioner Wright, second by Commissioner Barron. All in favor? We are in executive session for about 30 minutes.